So, you're moving to Ukraine. Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. Please do not be deceived. The box I just dragged into this video had nothing to do with the video. I'm just very dramatic. Anywho, so in today's topic or in today's video, I am going to be telling you, you can't call it do's or don'ts. In today's video, I'm going to be helping you pack for moving to Ukraine. So this video is actually helpful for anybody moving to a new country, but most especially for people moving to Ukraine to live, to study, for anything, I guess. So let's get right into it. Point number one, your traditional foodstuffs. This is something very important that you should definitely bring a lot of when moving to Ukraine, because as you know, Ukraine is a different country in a different continent. So definitely you won't find a lot of your non-traditional food, like you have back home. Definitely you're going to find stores, like a lot of stores that have them, especially if you're African. You're going to see a lot of African shops that will definitely sell not everything, but most of the things you're probably going to see. But of course they are not as cheap. You won't get them as cheap as you can get them at home. And even if, of course, there's no way you're going to pack enough for like 6 years of study, but at least for the first time you should come with these things, especially because you're new, you're not used to their own local cuisines or their own local delicacies. So bringing your own is definitely a way to warm you into the system. Of course, this doesn't just apply for Africans, Indians, wherever you're from. Now, if you're African in particular, I'm going to tell you that there are some African ingredients you're going to see a lot of here, and there are some you're not going to see a lot of. So for example, things like egusi or crayfish, you're going to see them here. Vegetables as well, dried vegetables, not fresh, of course, you're going to see them here. But for some particular dishes, you're not going to see them a lot. Oh, red oil, you're going to see red oil here. But things like cocoyam are not so easy to find. Things like cocoyam, things like ogiri. Bring more of traditional clothes. The reason why I'm saying this is because over here you're going to see a lot of stores that are going to sell a lot of jeans, a lot of tops, you're going to see a lot of clothes. But the truth is, you're not going to see a lot of your traditional clothes, your traditional material, your Ankara material, whichever traditional outfit you guys wear, depending on where you're from, you're not going to see a lot of traditional outfits. So if it's possible, bring more of your traditional outfits and less of English wears like jeans and tops. Also because you're going to buy them, you're going to end up buying clothes. If you're going to say you're not going to buy clothes, you're going to wear only the things you came with from home, we've been there, it did not work. My next point will have to be hair products, and of course this is not just applying to the females but the males as well. For the females, a lot of your attachments, a lot of your ribbons, definitely you should do that. The thing is, it's not like you won't see them here, but they're definitely going to be more expensive than at home. Reason being that the people that are selling them here, of course, they had to pay money for them to be shipped all over to this place, and it's not as if you're not still going to end up buying hair products, or you're not going to end up buying hair things here. You're going to do that, but at least till you settle in, so you get used to the way things are done here, these things will help you, or these things will help you save money until then. And for the guys too, your hair products, your clippers also, because it's always advisable to have your own personal clippers for so many reasons. One of them being that when you share clippers, you can get things like HIV and the rest. I'm not going to be all medical here. The next point, drugs. Now this, especially if you are in some kind of medication, if you're taking some kind of medication, maybe you have allergies, you have any kind of medication that you're used to taking at home, bring them while coming. Buy a lot and bring them while coming. You are new, so you're not really accustomed to the way things are. And of course, feel free to bring some other general drugs like your paracetamol, your flu drugs. Maybe there's a particular drug you love to take when you have like stomach upset or something, like maybe flagyl and the rest. Of course, you can find them here, but at least bring yours first so you can be taking them while getting used to the system, while getting to know your way around, while getting to know how to get things from the pharmacy here, PS known as an apteker. Don't buy books. Like, don't buy exercise books, pens. When I was coming to this country, I wanted to buy books. I wanted to buy like thick cover books, you know, as per a serious student that I am. If not for my friend that was already in Ukraine that had to, you know, text me again and convince me to let them go. The excess luggage I would have brought, I mean, I still had excess luggage, but at least not as bad as it would have been if I brought exercise books. Another thing you shouldn't bring a lot of, you can bring, but don't bring a lot of, are your hygienic products, like your deodorant, your toothpaste, your soap. You can get maybe one of each, since by the time you're getting here, you might not know how to shop for all those things. P.S. I have a YouTube video on how you can shop for hygienic products, and I will drop the link below. But until you get acquainted to the way things are done, and until you actually start going out and buying things for yourself, it's good to at least bring one toothpaste, one soap, one body cream, just so that you can, you know, so that you won't be completely stranded. So I got a lot of people's opinion before making this video. I wanted you guys to have different people's opinions because there could be some mistakes I didn't make that some people did, and I wanted you to just have a full idea of everything. So one of the mistakes my friend made was utensils. Like, she brought cups, she brought spoons. She said if we left her, she was going to bring pots. So you see, I don't know how to explain. It's not like we don't know that these things are not here. But the truth is, when you've not been to a place, sometimes you just don't want to take chances, okay? Please do not bring your utensils. Don't bring your cups, your spoons, your pots, your plates, your forks, your knives. Don't do that. Don't bring utensils, because you are going to find them here. When you look at your gadgets, you said they have 3 mounts, you know, for placing the sockets. Now in Ukraine, their standard is different. So theirs is not 3, theirs is 2. They have 2 mounts rather than 3. You will find it in all their gadgets, for their phones, for their adapters, for everything they do. So these adapters were built for people like us coming from other places where our own standard of things are different. You just plug it in here, and then of course, as an adapter, you can connect it to the wall. Some things that you should bring to this country when coming is your English Bible. This doesn't have to be for everybody, but if you're a religious person, I would advise you to bring your English Bible when coming along, because it's not so easy to find English Bibles here. Something you can bring are international medical textbooks, especially if after school there is a country you're planning to go to from here. Don't buy a lot of shoes, and don't buy a lot of don't even buy any winter clothes. Please don't buy winter attire in your country, especially if you're coming from a tropical region. If you're coming from a country that doesn't have winter, please don't buy winter things in your country. Wait till you get here and buy them. And I already made a video on how you should dress for winter and what you should have. I have another video on it. I'm going to drop it somewhere as well. Wow. I have a lot of videos about some relating topics. When you come here, you're definitely still going to buy a lot of things. You're still going to buy new shoes. So just save that money, because you know, when you're leaving the country, your parents will obviously want to buy you new things to travel with. Not obviously, but there is a high chance you might want to buy new things to travel with. Please, rather than buying these shoes and winter clothes in Nigeria or wherever you're coming from, save that money. Come here and buy them here. It's going to save you a lot of excess luggage. It's going to save you a lot of work. Because you can come with your basic trousers, your basic tops, your basic shoes. This way you're going to save yourself money. You're going to save yourself excess luggage. I hope you found this video very, very interesting, but most importantly, very informative. Goodbye, and see you in my next video.